Hey friends, welcome back to Comic Book Corner, and you're with me again. That's right, Spider Slayer. Hey guys, what's going on? I just wanted to let you know I picked up a book this past week, and it was phenomenal, and I had to do a review on it. And the book is Danger Club issue number 1. That's right, guys. This book was a great read. I must say that the characters so far in the book are creative. The colors are rich and bright and bold, and it was just a fun read. And at the end of the book, it just wanted you to keep reading to see what's going to go on in this series. It was very fun. Again, characters are very creative. You know, I have nothing but good things to say about Danger Club issue number 1. But this book, it was written by Landry Q. Walker, and the art was done by Eric Jones. And I think they might have quite a nice book on their hands here, because it was just, again, a very, very fun read. Basically, in a nutshell, the main plot of this book is it happened 3 months ago, and the universe was in a deadly peril. The world's greatest heroes were summoned into space to battle reality's ultimate evil. And then it just goes on saying, our mentors, our guardians, our parents, our teachers, they left and they didn't come back. And what these characters are in the book seem to be like sidekicks of all these heroes. So it's pretty interesting of what goes on in this book. Just to show you a couple clips from inside the book is pretty neat. And so we have this part here, which is like one of the opening pages. The little kid here with the mask, his name is the Magician, and they're all teenagers in this book. And the character on the right hand side bottom page, his name is Kid Vigilante, and I think the guy with the eye patch, the wannabe Nick Fury, is on the left here. His name is Mr. Fearless or Fearless. Pretty awesome. These images I got from CBR, because I really wanted to show you these up close. And the next page I have here is a robot landing on the moon. It's called Robot 9, and the driver of it her name is Yoshimi. She's kind of like a manga character, you know, especially the way she's drawn and everything. But these guys are a team trying to battle against this other character who used to be their teammate, and his name was Apollo. So there was your inside art, and here in the beginning it starts off at like this old classic style comic book. You can see here, and it's like Moon Menace, and you can see there's Apollo, who's their enemy now, and he is the son of Zeus, and he's a true Olympian. So this was the last time that I guess you've seen them together, supposedly, and they used to be on adventures together. And then there used to be characters called Kid Monstro and the Princess, and in the story they actually are missing when we come to the opening pages here. So in the beginning you see the Magician, you see Mr. Fearless, and you see Kid Vigilante. And they have this plan in place to stop Apollo, because Apollo is doing like this battling against other heroes or sidekicks and wants them to join them, and something is coming to Earth and we don't know what it is yet. So it's just the story is just an introduction to really the characters, and and against their, I guess, main enemy. So their plan is to stop Apollo from doing this destruction that he's doing against his, I don't know, fellow people. And even though they have two team members that are missing, they're going to go on with this plan anyway. So as we see later on in the issue, we have Yoshimi driving robot number 9, and she finds this element that the Danger Club has been looking for. So she takes off from the moon, and now she's heading back to Earth. Now the group feels confident that they're going to defeat Apollo, because it seems to be the only thing to stop him. So as we see later on in the issue, it's Apollo has this arena, and he's having battle hero against hero to join his, I guess, his clan or his group, because everyone's following him. He's kind of like this cult. So, and he has all this power, and he's very evil, and he's using it for evil purposes. So while there's this common threat coming to Earth to destroy the Earth, and he's trying to rule the Earth, so he doesn't care about this threat. So the Dangerous Club objective here is to stop Apollo, and Kid Vigilante, which is this guy here, is going to try to stop him. And what happens is, they obviously, they were on the same team, because we go on and he's like, Apollo, Kid Vigilante, and they start right away doing battling, and you can see like all of Apollo's little cronies are trying to stop Mr. Fearless and the Magician, and they're doing battle. Yoshimi and Robot 9 are coming into play, and we can see that Apollo is just destroying Kid Vigilante. I mean, there's no match for him. There just seems like there's no weakness, and he has this ultimate power. I mean, because he's a god. He's the son of Zeus, and basically, Kid Vigilante knows he has the weapon at hand to defeat Apollo, and you can see the confidence here on his face. And as the issue comes, Yoshimi is told to deliver the package, and she comes out of robot number 9. So robot number 9 is obviously like a robot that can operate on himself, and she is the master controller of the robot. So as there's battling going on between Kid Vigilante and Apollo here, we can see that Yoshimi is delivering this package to stop Apollo, and you can see the concern on his face here, that he's like, oh shit, what do you have? And he goes, look what Yoshimi found on the moon. And he's all bloodied up and pulped up. I mean, he's just had it, but he still has this full of confidence. And these special knuckles seem to stop Apollo in his tracks. And meanwhile, robot number 9, since he's come from the moon, he's taking care of the rest of Apollo's cronies, while the Magician and Mr. Fearless get some rest. So we see that Apollo's in desperate times now, trying to stop these knuckles, and Yoshimi's doing battle against other characters. But right here, right off the bat, you see the power of these knuckles and what they do to Apollo. Again, a true god, and he just whacks him out. And this is what's so good about this book. The colors are so awesome. I mean, it's just, you see the sparkle off the knuckles, the blood drippings flying everywhere. The art is so detailed. It's just so nice. So while he's kicking his ass, Kid Vigilante's kicking Apollo's ass, he's just like, you remember the old days, Apollo? And as he's kicking his ass, I mean, he's literally just destroying him here. He goes, we were friends, allies, yeah. And obviously, Apollo really frustrates him, because he's totally betrayed his group. And he is just on the floor, just destroyed, as Kid Vigilante is just, took him down. He goes, it took 3 months. All it took was 3 months in order for Apollo to totally change into some evil bad guy character, and he abandoned everything that he swore to protect. And he's putting up people against each other in this time of need and destruction, which is the heroes are missing in this crazy thing, whatever it is coming to Earth. And he gives them one final blow, a kick to the head, and the group is just watching. And in the end, Kid Vigilante here is just describing or telling the rest of the group of Apollo's followers, saying, you know, you have three choices: help prepare, defend the world, and get the hell out of the way, or we take you down. Or there's going to orbital defense stabilize. You know, there's orbital defense blaster that is set on this particular location that's going to blow everyone up, and you guys can go home. And so he goes, you have 60 seconds to live, and you can see that the orbital blaster is right here. So their main objective was to destroy this arena, destroy Apollo, and everything that goes with it. So as our Danger Club guys get ready to go through a gateway to exit the area with a no problem, we can see that the crowd is sitting there in awe, and they truly hurry up and they escape. And Apollo's left alone going, I am your leader, don't leave me here. And the next thing we see is, if you look really closely, he is just destroyed. And he goes, wait for me. And you can see the side of his face with his jaw all busted open. And we can see that the satellite or the cannon, whatever it is just shoots down on Earth. And it's coming down right on Apollo's location. And he goes, wait! And it just zaps him right in that location, and he's destroyed. And in the next issue it says Micro Tokyo, whatever that is. But this was a great issue. I mean, for a first issue, lots of action. We have a story in place, but we don't know all the details. And we know of an arch enemy of our Danger Club and Kid Vigilante, who was already taken down in the first issue. So does he live? Does he die? And what's, you know, is the Danger Club the good guys here? I mean, it looks like they are, but we don't know the full extent of the story yet. This was just an issue of their main enemy getting taken down to try to get a handle on the situation that's coming to Earth. So this was a very fun read. Everything about it was really good. So I'm going to give it a 5 out of 5, and I'm definitely going to buy the second issue of this. Guys, go out and give this one a try. You might be surprised. It's very creative, and I think it could be very successful in the comic book world. So with that being said, this walkthrough / review is coming to an end. And you guys leave your comments to see, you know, did you pick up Danger Club #1, and tell me what you thought of this issue. Will you be interested in picking this one up? I mean, it's worth the $2.99 for sure. Okay, so this is Spider Slayer saying thank you for watching Comic Book Corner, and I'll see you on the next comic book review. Take care, guys. Bye.